All right, good morning, folks. Back in another video. I know it's been a minute since I posted. It's been very busy with work, family life, of course. So I'm just trying to keep rolling. That's pretty much all you can do. So haven't done a shout out in a while. So I'm gonna shout out my homegirl, Melanie Young. So she designed this sweat top I have on. It says Melanin. Has a picture of a black woman with her hair shaped like the continent of Africa. Pretty dope design. She did this several years back, and she's just a natural hustler. She's doing something similar to what I'm trying to do. We both graduated from Prairie View A&M University, and we were able to land good paying gigs, and we're just trying to take some of those funds that we make from our 9 to 5 and build wealth with it. And she's been successful with taking that money and putting it back in her community via real estate development and also community development. So big shout out to her. You guys been investing and putting money into the market. See, it's been red for the past week. No, it just opened probably a few minutes ago. I'm leaving the gym, so about to get on the clock for a few hours. It's the eve of Christmas Eve, so hopefully they let us off the clock a little earlier. They usually do. But it's been really red, and I've seen drops in my overall portfolio value, like one day drop of like 5K. So when you get to, I think the last video I made is I'm up to over $250,000 invested, or I hit it at that time. It's probably been up and down since then. So when you get to that level of money invested, and you're invested in growth stocks mostly, and you're tied to the market, you're going to see a lot of volatility here and there. And seeing a 5K drop, I was like, that's the biggest drop that I've seen like one day. I think that was from like the Fed decision to cut the rates, and they said they're unclear about their path because inflation's picking back up, so they're not sure if they're going to continue to cut rates. So it is what it is. So but what I have been seeing though is when the market does drop, and it drops by a lot, it may take a few days to recover, but that roar back is something special. So I may lose 5K, over a matter of days as far as my portfolio value, but over the next week or so, I'll be back at that, and then I'll exceed where I was like by a lot, and then it'll do another run and then have a short retracement and go back up. And the retracement is when the market just goes down by any amount. So you just have to hang with it. Just be tough. Don't sell off if you're a long-term investor. When you see red days, red just means everything on sale. So red pretty much attracts attention to something. So when you look at these department stores and they have a sale, they usually use the color red. So stock market is an asset. If you're going to a department store to buy clothing or something, Black Friday or end of the year sales, it's something that's not going to appreciate in value. So you could buy stocks which 99.99% of the time are going to appreciate in value, depending on what kind of stock you get. They're on sale for cheap, so you have a better starting yield by buying an asset that's worthy for cheap. And then if it has a dividend, it'll make that yield appear a bit more larger than it is if you would have bought it while the market was green. So, don't be scared of the volatility in the red days. Those are good days to buy. And I enjoy those days. Like really how I came up in the stock market, even though it's been a short amount of time, I started actively throwing money in the market like consistently, religiously at the very end of 2021. So that's before we had the bear year of 2022. So I'm just putting money in. I see it go up and I see it go down by a lot. I see it go up a little, down a lot. And it was just red the whole time. And then 2023, we had a 24% gain. And I think the stock market at S&P is up 25% this year. So yeah, just roll with the red and appreciate the green. That's pretty much all there is to it. And that's pretty much what I had to say today. I'm looking forward to this quote-unquote Santa rally. I guess it's going to happen after Christmas when everything goes on sales for a lot of these companies, these department stores, and a lot of people throwing money at them. So it's going to make the stock price rise. So I'm looking forward to that. You know, think Amazon, think Lululemon, all of these stores that sell stuff that people want. You know, everything's going to be on sale. So a lot of dollars are going to be transacted. So I'm looking forward to that. 2025, I'm going to just, like I said, follow the course. You know, the Fed doesn't know what's going to happen, which is good to me. You know, play it by ear with these rate cuts because, you know, when you're dealing with inflation, I like inflation when it comes to the assets, but as a consumer, not a big fan. I went to the grocery store yesterday and I was in there, all right, got this list. And, you know, I see the list, I'm like, all right, this is what we usually eat, whatever. I get to that checkout line, okay, your total's XYZ, and I leave that store pissed. I know a lot of y'all can relate. So hopefully these consumer prices will drop while these asset prices continue to rise. Fingers crossed in 2025. So that's all I had today, y'all. Y'all stay up, you know, whatever you're commemorating over the next few days. Hope you enjoy the time with the family, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.